I was just talking to one of my TikTok friends, and I was telling him, I said, this is the reason why I believe that now all of a sudden that they are going to make being homeless illegal. And we were talking about homeless people and stuff like that. I say because we have always had homeless people. I mean, homeless people always existed in the world. I said, well, why now that all of a sudden they want to make homelessness illegal? They want to do all these things for homeless people. If you are not willing to take mental illness classes, or if you're not willing to go into a mental illness home, then you are going to either get fined or go to jail if you continue to want to be homeless. Because you're going to have a lot of people that is homeless that's going to want to stay homeless. And they had asked me that. And I said my honest opinion is that I believe the reason why they are making it illegal to be homeless. And if you are homeless, they're going to want you to either go into a clinic or go into some type of mental illness home. If you don't accept these offerings that they're going to give you, you're going to either get fined or you are going to go to jail. It's because they know a lot of chosen ones is about to be homeless. A lot of chosen people is about to be homeless. And the reason why a lot of chosen people is about to be homeless, because all of the chosen people is not going to accept the mark. All the chosen ones is not going to accept the new way of life. All of the chosen people is going to be disobedient. They're going to be rebellion to the new system. So they are most likely going to be homeless. Just like right now, you have a lot of chosen ones that do not want to work. So if they don't work, how are you going to eat? How are you going to pay your bills? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to enjoy the little finer things of life if you don't work? So if you are chosen and the mark of the beast, the system is now here, and you don't want to take the mark, how are you going to eat? How are you going to live? How are you going to buy, sell, trade? How are you going to do that? That means eventually you are going to be homeless. And if they offer a chosen one that is now homeless certain ways that they can, or certain outlets that they can make money, and the homeless person still don't want to agree to that, what they're going to do? They're going to fine them, or they're going to send them to jail. Or this is because I was thinking, and I don't know how a lot of people didn't think about this. Some do, but they are getting rid of jobs left and right. A lot of jobs right now are leaving. A lot of companies and business and cooperations, they are leaving. They're coming down. So how is it that they are trying to make homeless illegal, and you got a bunch of businesses that's going out of business? So people is losing their jobs right now. You got, like, right now, the food stamp benefit is about to end next month. You're going to have a lot of people who are going to be starving, right? So what are they going to do to get money? They're going to have to work. They said now you got to work at least 80 hours in order to receive food stamps. That's like having a job. You're going to have to work in order to eat. Because if you work 80 hours just to apply for food stamps, you might as well get a job and get cash. And if you do work 80 hours to receive your stamps, if you're making money, after you receive a certain amount of money, you won't even be eligible for food stamps. So either way, you fuck. Like, what the fuck is this system heading into? It's like they making it a way to strip you away from all of your resources just so you can be submissive to what they have to offer. So getting a job is crazy right now. Because now you're either going to get a job to keep your stamp, or you're going to get a job to get cash. And if you make a certain amount of cash, you won't even be eligible for food stamps. So now you're going to have to work to receive cash and for food in the house. Or you're going to have to work just enough, little bit of money, just to receive stamps. So it's like, either way, you're in a no-win situation. So I believe that a lot of chosen ones is about to be homeless right now. This is the reason why they made up this law that if you are homeless and when they offer you outlets to make money, you either got to go into a mental institution or you got to go into this clinic. And my thing is, if I am homeless, what makes you think that I have a mental illness? Like if I'm homeless and I don't want none of the programs or nothing that you offer me, that means I don't want nothing to do with it. I'd rather just stay homeless. But they saying now that if you are homeless and if you don't get entered into a mental institution or you don't go into the programs that they offer, you going to be fined or you going to be in prison. But how do you know just because I'm homeless that something is wrong with my mind? How do you know I'm not just homeless because I just lost my job? Why I got to be mental because I'm homeless? Why I got to be mental because I refuse the programs that you offer me? And this is why I believe that the only thing that they are doing now, they are setting us up and they are disabling us and they are taking away all of our resources because they want us to be submissive to them. If they take away all of our resources and they take away everything that we need to live and sustain life, if they take it all away from us, next thing you know, we are going to be submissive to them. We are going to be on our knees begging them to offer us things, to give us things in order to live. Right now, you take away all the food stamps, right? That means we don't have any food. So how else are we going to get food stamps? Because a lot of people that get food stamps, they don't have a job. So if you take away all the food stamps, people that get food stamps, how are they going to get food stamps? So what does that mean? That means that we're going to have to abide by their rules in order to get stamps. So now they saying that if you want to get stamps now, you got to get a job. You got to do at least 60 to 80 hours of community service. You got to do this now. So they took food stamps from you. So now that they have taken food stamps from you, you got to do what they say do now in order to get it. So if they take money away from us, you got to do now what they tell you to do in order to get it. So if they take all the housing away from us, you got to do whatever they tell you to do in order to get a house. So it's the same thing. So what if they take the food stamps away, right? And everybody refused to work 80 hours. Everybody refused to go and do community service. Everybody refused to do what the system needs you to do in order to get food stamps. What if we all just say, fuck the system? We don't need your stamps. Keep your stamps. What do you think they're going to do? If they take away the money from us and now they're telling us in order to receive money, you got to do this. What if we say, you know what, fuck your money, keep your money, we don't need it? What if they take away all the houses, right? And now we got to do certain things in order to get housing. And we say, you know what, fuck your housing, we don't need your housing. What are they going to do? So this is why they are right now, they are testing us to see what are we going to do. So they're going to see, taking our food stamps away, this is just the beginning, folks. They're going to take a lot of shit away. The money is next. The money is next. You know how many people right now in America that don't have a job? They're going to make it illegal not to have a job. You don't got a job right now, it's going to be far more than just being homeless. They're about to, I bet you money, I bet my last dime, it is now going to be illegal to not have a job. And what are we supposed to do when half of the jobs is not even hiring? Half of the fucking business and corporations, they out of business. So what are we going to do? They need to make us submissive. They got to put us on our knees. Because if they can get us to not have anything, that means they have the power over to us. And we got to beg them. But we got to get out of that slave mentality and that survival mentality and say, you know what? Fuck you. And a lot of us won't be able to do that.